put the puppy in my eye. Hello everybody, welcome to this week's video and welcome to my 11-year cancer anniversary video. So, I'm not gonna lie, I am actually a little scared for this video. Finn is freaking out. He's been freaking out all day. It's hot outside, he has a lot of feelings. He's digging up the pillows. Just all the feelings. And our cat's in heat, so she's meowing every 5 seconds. So there's gonna be a lot of background noise in this video is what I'm saying. But yes, I am actually a little nervous for this video. I don't know why. It's one of those, like, I'm just really nervous because I really like this idea and it just sounds really fun, but I'm just nervous to know what everybody else is gonna think about it. So we're gonna do it anyway, because do things that you're scared of. Today we are going to be recreating Olivia Rodrigos Sour album cover to celebrate. This is an idea I had a couple of months ago just to dress up every year because I really like dressing up. This month there's Summerween going on, so it kind of feels something similar to that. It's about halfway to November or October, so it feels very fitting that it's this time and also kind of a Summerween time to do a dress up video. And the last one, all of you seem to really like as well. So why wait a year to do it? Why not do it now? But it is a little nerve-wracking because putting myself out there is scary. Because the world is scary. Yes, so a few months ago I had this idea. I didn't have the idea to do Olivia right away. I thought of like characters like Rapunzel and like Raven from Ever After High, or just other characters that have a purple to them. Amethyst from Saving Universe also popped up in my head, but I thought it could be like maybe a fun little tradition that I dress up every year for my cancer anniversary, or cancer surgery removal anniversary, so we're clear. So I was thinking about it, and actually originally I was stuck between recreating the Speak Now Taylor Swift album cover and a Rapunzel outfit. I liked them both, but I didn't really have all the pieces for everything. I'd have to go out and find a lot of things, which could be a fun video. But this month was already a month that was kicking my butt, and so I wanted something that I had pretty much everything for and could do, and that's when I remembered Olivia's Sour album cover, but also everybody else's recreations when it first came out. It just seemed like it would work. She just is wearing like a plain tank top and some plaid bottoms. It cuts off at her hips, so I can not worry about the bottom half of my body so much. But the big statement is the stickers on the face and the sour on the tongue. So I have a bunch of stickers. I even got unicorn band-aids from the dollar store that I thought would be funny to throw on. I still have some of the gems that I put on my cane to use, so we have a lot. Also, I got a new smartwatch. This is the Garmin Lily 2 in the purple color. I really like it so far. I've had it for less than a week, so I can't give too much of a big review on it, but I am posting a week review and a month review on my TikTok, so if you want to know about that, they'll get up here eventually. But yeah, if you want to know my thoughts on the Garmin, make sure to follow me there. I completely lost my train of thought. I'm scared. I don't know why. It's completely irrational. Let me just start my makeup. I'm just gonna do a pretty basic makeup for this, so nothing fancy. Well, the sleeves that we can get started. Now I can't see you. So I'm going to start with the NYX Professional Makeup Bear With Me concealer serum stuff. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm actually like a little nervous to do this. It's just one of those things. I've talked about this before, but doing anything that celebrates things that I've done is very strange to me because I was in a position for so many years from the friends that I had that any accomplishment that I had was like diminished. Like I got to a state competition 2 years in a row and it never seemed to matter to them. I would get recognized at dance for being, reliable and stuff. And again, it didn't really matter to them. So I kind of got the impression that nothing I wanted to celebrate was worth celebrating. Like I wouldn't celebrate my birthday or this anniversary or literally anything because unless they deemed it okay, it never felt okay. I'm now going to go in with the NYX Brow Glue in Taupe. I'm still very much in a position that celebrating things makes me feel weird, and putting it on the internet especially makes it scary, because what if this is kind of like a weird thing to be celebrating? But it's not. I survived cancer. That's what this is. So it's not weird. I'm weird for thinking that it's weird, if anything. I have a little elf quad thing I'm going to start with. It's going to take a fluffy brush in the cool brown tone, and we're just going to put that in my crease. Like I said, I'm just going to stick to some pretty basic makeup because I want the stickers to be the thing that everybody's looking at, and I am very scared, and that makes me very tired. It also does not help that I have had the month from hell when it comes to flare-ups and things, so my will to do anything is pretty low. I'm now taking a little champagne-y pink color and just putting that on the lid and a little on the inner corner. But if there's one thing all of this has taught me, I'm taking the e.l.f. Lash and Roll in the brown color. Yeah, if anything I've learned in the last 11 years is do things that scare you. And this is something that is scaring me, therefore I am doing it. And believe me, I did genuinely sit and think maybe I should just make another sit down talk video where we just talk about the last 11 years and move on. But I said no. Yes, you are scared to do this, but that just means that maybe there's somebody that needs to see it. Maybe there's somebody who needs to know that their accomplishments, no matter how small other people make them, still deserve to be celebrated. Okay, I'm doing my lips now, and I'm terrible at talking while doing lips. So this is I have a lot of NYX, I'm just realizing. This is the NYX lip pencil in Mahogany. I'm pretty sure this is their new formula, not the old one. NYX again, this is their Shine Load Cash Flow. It's the color in gloss, it's the color Rouge Alluve, I think is what that says. It's going in with the color side. This one's pretty close to my natural lip color, that's why I picked it. I'm also really scared because whenever I do anything like this in my head, it needs to be absolutely perfect. Like, I need to have the exact same dress and the exact same thing and all of this, and that's not what this is, you know? I have that concealer, I think, is starting to expire because I'm starting to get itchy. I've used almost all of it, so it's okay. But yeah, I have this like weird thing in my head where it's like I need to do it perfectly and have everything exact, or it's not worth doing. And again, that comes from the way I was treated, because I'm pretty good at like improving things and being okay with, you know, making things work, and a lot of people had problems with that when I was growing up, which is crazy to think about. Like, my improv skills were seen as a bad thing, but they were, and that's just the truth of it. So yeah, now I have this feeling when I don't do things perfectly right, or like especially whenever I'm trying to recreate something, if it's not exactly the way that it looked, that I'm gonna get made fun of, that everybody's gonna be like, well, that's not what she looks like, and blah blah blah. That's not what's gonna happen. This is and even if it is, like, that's their problem. Okay, so I have the base done. I'm now going in with this lavender colored eyeliner. Yeah, this is the side that I want. Because I also had another idea for these recreations, and it's that on my scar, which is on the side of my face here, is to draw a purple heart around it, because my old birthmark, which is what got removed because it was skin cancer, kind of looked like a heart for a while. And so now it's just 2 lines, but I like the idea of having a little purple heart to remember it by. So I don't know if you guys can see, but we're gonna attempt. I'm not trying to like make it like perfect, the scar perfectly inside of it at all. Can't even see. Oh, I should have gotten a purple heart sticker and just put it. Let me see if I can see better. Nope. I don't even know if you guys can see, but there's like a very light purple heart on the face. It is a little bit in my hair, but I think we're just gonna have to be okay with that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now it's sticker time. Now I have to be completely honest. I have to be very careful with the stickers that I have chosen, because there's a very real chance that I'm gonna have an allergic reaction to this because of the adhesive. Now, on my skin, it should be okay. I've touched adhesive before and it's been kind of 50-50, honestly. But it's just for a photo. It's not going to be very long. We're going to get this done and over with. But what I am not going to be able to do is have the letters on my tongue in real life. I'm gonna have to like edit them on afterward. So if you guys are okay with that, because I have tried to think of different ways to try and do it, like print it off on paper and put something underneath the paper that I can put on my tongue quickly, and nothing seemed to work. Either I didn't have the right things or it just would have been too risky. And so the safest and best way I can think of to do this with the tongue is to just put it on in post. We are now starting with the puffy stickers. I have these ones I picked up at Joann's a while ago. I kind of forgot about them to put them on my cane. I have a blank spot on my cane. I'm putting two on. I'm putting the little cat yarn ball and the little crochet hook on my cane themselves because I actually want them. The rest can go on my face. I'm gonna try and do this with my glasses on right now. So I want it to just be like from my nose up. Everything above my nose is regained. Put the puppy by my eye. Look, a puppy. Two more over here by the heart. And one cat we put here on my forehead. There's technically three more, but I don't really like them, so they're not making it on. So those are the puffy stickers. We're now going to go in with the Hello Kitty stickers. I think I need my actual mirror for this, though, so I can see what I'm working with space-wise. I also wanted to do minimal makeup because I was worried that the stickers wouldn't stick with the makeup on. So, oh my gosh, a little pizza. Put that right I like that one. And take some of the smaller ones and dot those around a little easier. Little frog. Also, a thing that I just literally just ran through my head. I was like, why did I just think that? Is you look crazy. Why are you putting that on the internet? It's like, because I want to. Like, what? So what if I look crazy? People have done much worse, at much bigger scales than this. The sticker won't stick. It won't stick to the contours of my face. I don't know how well Hello Kitty's gonna stay. We're gonna try. I think I grabbed too big a one. Alright, I think I'm out of space for these bigger stickers. I think we move on to the gems because they're a little smaller, as I picked the biggest gem to throw on my face. Gotta add something shiny. Shiny! I'm gonna walk downstairs and just show my mom when we're done filming this. Be like, hey mom, guess what I did? And she's gonna look at me like, what did you do? This is really fun though. Just plopping stickers on. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? We did, when I was dancing at my old studio, we had a year where different sections of the final recital were different months. And we had a tap routine during the December month, so it was supposed to be like Christmassy. So we had to put a bunch of stuff on our face, and us being kids thought it'd be very fun to stick as much as we could on our face one day. It was after we had finished like performing and everything, so we had enough because we had done all of our performances, and we just were like bored backstage waiting for the second half of the show where we had more dances to do. And so we just stuck a bunch of stuff to our face, and it was like really fun. Okay, I think that's good. A few blank spots I can throw some stuff on. By the way, if you want to know how well the cane is holding up, a bunch of gems have already fallen off like I thought they would. That's okay. It was never meant to be a permanent thing. It was just supposed to be for fun. So yeah. Alright, this feels pretty good. Get a close-up for you guys. This is what it has turned out like. From here, we should do outfit. No, we should do hair, then outfit, then final reveal. She has pretty loose waves in it. Honestly, this is perfect. I'm not gonna add too much. I'm just gonna take a little bit. I got the Olaplex oil for the free birthday gift at Ulta this year. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the tops of my hair where I'm getting like frizz to kind of tame that down. Put a little on the ends. That's actually a lot better than I expected. Hair down. Now I'm just going to grab a lavender tank top that I have. Her tank top in the video is like fuzzy. I don't have a fuzzy tank top. I have a purple tank top, so I'm gonna wear that with the plaid blue skirt that I have. I'm gonna throw on some jewelry and I will be right back. Alright, here is the outfit. Like I said, it's not gonna be perfect. Hers is like a fuzzy tank top. Mine's a full tank top. Hers is cropped. I have a skirt on. I'm pretty sure she has pants on. Here, let me... There, and then she's like this. That's what she does. Okay, I'm just gonna grab my normal jewelry. I got this new ring. I have this butterfly ring. I'm gonna throw on, put this on the wrong finger. That's what I wanted to do. I have this heart ring. I'm not gonna put any earrings on because her ears are covered and I'm taking advantage of that. And then I'm gonna put on this rainbow necklace. She has a lot more layered jewelry, but I'm just not that kind of person, so this is what we got. I am gonna take my garment off for the photos. Let's get this final loop. She has it like, you can just see. What if I made myself fuller? I know you can't see my feet, but I'm gonna put on my platform shoes. Just so I'm just like that little bit taller. Yes. So it's gonna be like this and get in the center. That good? Felt good. This is the final look. My face is itchy, so I'm gonna call it here, even though I don't have the perfect plain purple background. Yes, I do. Hold on. We're not calling it here. I completely forgot I have a purple sheet to do this with. I think this might be better if I hang it off of what I have you guys on now, and then you guys are like here. Just like for a second. Just taking all the photography skills I can remember. I'm also just realizing I'm facing the complete wrong direction from the lights in my room. We gotta fix that. I can take these shoes off. I don't need them if I'm gonna sit down for this. But you all, like my trash can. Then I can sit here. Okay. It's gonna be easier in the actual pictures I take. But, so I'm gonna put a picture here on my side to show you what the final look truly looked like, because I'm gonna take the actual pictures when we're done here with the edited on 11 years on my tongue. If you want to see any more pictures from this anniversary, you can go follow me on Instagram. I already said to follow me on TikTok, so go do that. Like and subscribe if you like this video, because this meant a lot to me. And even if you don't, thank you for celebrating 11 years cancer-free with me, and I will see you next week for a brand new video.